Hello there! Welcome to our day 2 of our top titans to walk through gameplay, and I hope so far you guys are enjoying the game. So let's get to it. After the video yesterday, I went ahead and slept. And when I woke up, I got 2 kit here, and just now we got Toto and Moose. Alright, so since we got 2 kit, I decided to buy the 3 kit here. So I purchased 3 kit, and so that's why we have this one. So as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, if your pet is already level 5, as you can see here, there's already a passive effect. Okay, so if we equip holy, as you can see, there is an effect for kit now. Alright, and we would wanna have all of our pet into level 5 at least, so that all of them will have a passive bonus. Alright, so moving forward right now, well, just to give you an update, recently I went ahead and started upgrading heroes. As you can see, I'm up to JC right now. So I've upgraded heroes, and I'm basically using the damage of the clan shape as my main damage, as you can see here. Okay. The reason why is because I haven't been able to focus on this game, on this account that much, so I opted to use clan shape so that it can fight bosses. As you can see, what I do is, since it's the start, what I do is I look for the highest damage output that it can give me for the amount that I need to pay. Okay, and I set this to by max. Okay, so as you can see here, the highest damage, the one with the highest damage is the set has 2, corners has 3. There you go, that's Captain Davy. So we would want to upgrade him so that he would give us damage, and it would improve our clanship damage. Okay, and also we upgrade the next ones with the highest damage output. There you go. And then once there's not much to upgrade, we can go ahead and fight bosses. The way I do it is that I wait for just before this clanship attacks, and just there you go. Oops. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for that clanship to attack, and this time I'm gonna tap on fight boss, just like that. As you can see, the damage went right into the boss. Okay. But I think we are almost ready to prestige now, but let's try and push a little bit here. Okay, there you go. So pretty much, if we're going to be using clanship, the important skills that we have, or that's a rare thing. So yeah, going back, would be War Cry, Deadly Strike, and then Hand of Midas. Not so much for Fire Sword and Shadow Clone and Heavenly Strike. For Shadow Clone, unless we're gonna go to later on about mid game, if we're gonna be trying to get Dimensional Shift, this is the time that we would likely be getting the Shadow Clone, because there are 2 artifacts that if you have 4 skills active, it will improve your gold income, or gold multiplier and damage multiplier, namely the Galadorn and the Flute. Flute is for the damage, and let me check. Hold on, sorry. I'm just checking with my other account here. So there you go. The first one is the Flute of Soloist, if you guys can see. That's the one where it improves, or it multiplies the damage depending on how many skills active you have, so up to a maximum of 4. And then the next one is it's not Invaders Jalar Horn is improving the skill effects. So this is not the one that I'm looking for. Sorry. The one that we are looking for is here you go. Stone of Valarunes. This one. Okay. Stone of Valarunes increase the gold multiplier depending on how many skills that you have active. So if we have all 4 of them active, it's giving us a lot of gold and damage once we got those 2 items. So since we got equipment, we're gonna check here. This stealth gold and increase the perk. I'd rather stick with Morgan's armor for the meantime. What I do for the past for the last time, so we've got some new equipment. Basically, all of my equipments are new, besides the Morgan armor. And the other equipments that I got, I sold them because it gives us 1 diamonds per normal item. So for rare items, it's gonna give us 5 diamonds. So let's go ahead and sell that. Alright, so as you can see, we're up to 170 diamonds now. The only one that I bought is the kit, the free kit for the pet kit. And then that's pretty much it. So besides that, as you can see, we've reached past stage 100. There was a milestone where we got a pet and some gold. So the pet that we got from there is Bubbles. Bubbles is also an all gold multiplier. So once we have either Pony or Bubbles with the level, once we got them level 5, they will have passive effects. So we would want to equip the one with the without the passive effect, so that we'll be able to maximize the effects of the pet. Okay. So going back. Let's try to push some more. Let's try to hit stage 200 before we prestige. Yesterday I mentioned that we can prestige once we hit stage 500. I want to correct that. It's actually level 500 for your sword master. As you can see, my sword master is already 525, and it's now giving us the option to prestige. Okay. Here we go. So we can already prestige. So I held off in doing prestige so that I can show you guys our first prestige. So let me just push a little bit here. Let's try to push some more. We would want to hit level 200 at least. So we got free Hand of the Dust skill. Okay. And we'll turn on Warcry. Alright. Let's get Deadly Strike as well to get some critical going in. Okay. So hopefully we get to kill this boss so that we can get to stage 200. Wonder how much damage actually will do. Okay, looks like we're gonna be able to finish this. I'm not gonna tap anymore because it's tiring. The flasher will most likely be able to finish it. There you go. Alright, so we reached 200. We pretty much got, what's the next milestone by the way? Reached 200, so we need to use Make It Rain. And by the way, for milestone stage 150, we got perk, which is Make It Rain. As you can see, there's 1 left. It says there. And we can use that for free without using diamonds, but we don't want to use that for the meantime. Because I want to go ahead and prestige, because if we prestige, we're going to get 4 skill points. Alright, why do we get 4 skill points? We basically get 1 skill point for every 50 stages. Okay? So since we're already at stage 200, that's why it's going to give us 4 skill points. Alright, and the relic is the one that we're going to be using to buy artifacts. the recent tournament was a skill point tournament. The next one is going to be Shards tournament. So maybe a day before the Shards, we join the Shards tournament, I might prestige a lot to get store up a lot of relics because we don't have Book of Shadows yet. So there's pretty much all our relics gonna go to damage artifacts so that we can push further. Okay, so let's go ahead and prestige now. And as you can see, I have an advanced start at 150. So there's 150 stages. If I don't have a clan, it will bring me back to stage 1. But since we recently got a clan, we joined Jersey Mercs. This clan is on the as you can see, this clan is already at tier 2 zone 8, and the clan is on top 389. So how did I find this clan? I pretty much went to Discord and then looked for clans that are welcoming low level or low tier players, and they welcomed me in, and I decided to stay since I can't have this account join the clan of my main account. So as I mentioned before, my two accounts cannot interact in any way. Basically, they can't be on the same clan and on the same tournament. We don't have to worry about the same tournament, so pretty much we're just gonna avoid being in the same clan. Alright, so I look for a high clan, or I mean a clan with a high rated XP, so that we'll be having a high advanced stage. Okay, so that's one thing that you would want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and oops, why did I do that? Alright, so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and prestige. You know what, since we got all probabilities, let's push a little bit. Sorry, let's try to push one more, a few, maybe this stage, one more stage. Let's get to 200 ones. Hopefully 17 seconds. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna finish this. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our first prestige. Oops, first time prestige bonus, we're gonna get 3 equipments, that's nice. Let's go ahead. So the first thing that we're going to do after prestiging is we're going to look at the artifact that we can buy. Okay. Nice one. Looks like they are normal. As you can see, it's going to make us buy the new one. Oops. Oh, what happened? Sorry guys. Something happened. Sorry. So let's go back. Okay, and I'm excited to get what will be our first artifact. Hopefully it's a good one. Road Chip. That's a boss dog multiplier. Since we have more, let's go ahead and open more artifacts. And by the way, just to let you guys know, there are 5 artifacts that we can actually get, or that we are fixed to get for our first artifacts. Book of Prophecy. Let's get some 4 more, 2 more Drunken Hammer. These are pretty much. Okay, let's get the 5th one. Arms here. Alright. As far as I'm aware, these are the first 5 artifacts that are preset to get, that we can get. Due to the recent update that GameHive did. So there's a bracketing for artifacts now. You get the first 5. There's set artifacts for the first 5, and then the next 5 to 30ish something. You get specific artifacts, and then the rest you get a random as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and discover as much artifacts as we can. Until we got Book of Shadows. Hopefully we get Book of Shadows in this Supposed to be book of shadows. No, that's clanship. That's a good boost for us since we have clanship. We're doing clanship right now. So right now, since we got due to this, we're not going to be upgrading any artifacts right now. I want to save my relics so that we can buy new artifacts until we get Book of Shadows. Okay. So we have, this is a higher multiplier. Let's go ahead and pick this guy. This one is higher multiplier as well. Let's change. And this one is higher. So let's stick to this one. Okay. So we go ahead and sell our excess equipment. It's going to give us 1 diamond each. Alright. So, oops. Did I not turn that on? I wonder what stage that will come out. Because at a certain stage it will let you, oops, turn that on. Alright, cool. At a certain stage there will be an option. If you go to option, there will be an option here that you can turn on where it'll automatically upgrade your heroes. So you don't have to buy them one by one like what we're going to do right now after this ad. Once we, I'm not pretty sure which specific stage that will be, but we're gonna go ahead and look forward to that. So now, how long is this gonna go? There we go. Okay. So let's collect that. 310 diamonds. That's pretty nice. So the way we're gonna buy heroes is from top to bottom. Okay. Let's unlock some skills. Okay, so now let's go back here and let's oops, I didn't have enough to upgrade my swordmaster. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and upgrade one artifact just for the sake of getting that ticket because we need that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our clanship, I guess. Clanship damage, since we're using clanship as our main damage provider right now. So there we go. Alright. Normally for higher clans, they require tickets. Because that will show your activity. Okay, so we're gonna look at here. I'm the lowest guy. It's not showing how much ticket I got since I joined the clan, but pretty much I already got 2 for them. I'm not sure why it's not yet updating there. Okay, so let's go ahead and claim some of, there we go, prestige, relics, and own 2 artifacts. We're up to 218. That's nice, pretty nice, guys. There you go. We got level 400. So for this one, we don't, as we all know, fairies can give you or drop skills. It will automatically activate your skills without using your mana. And we don't want the fairy to be giving us useless skills since we have limited mana. We can't have our skills active at the same time. So we're just gonna be using the skills that we use, or getting the skills that we use. And that's gonna be War Cry, Enemy Dash, and Deadly Strike. As you can see, I can go ahead and upgrade them to the next level, but that's gonna improve or it's gonna cost us more mana to activate. As you can see here, it's +1 mana cost. So from 34, it's gonna be 35. We wouldn't want to do that for the meantime. Okay. So let's go ahead and have our skills activated. Let's get that one. There we go. Oh, okay. I did mention that I'm not gonna get those guys. This will be the last ad unless we get another 10 diamonds. But for the meantime, we're gonna skip the ads for the sake of this video. Okay. So we did our first prestige. So after this video, I'm gonna go ahead and farm as much as I can. Farming means prestiging when things start to slow down. But basically, since I'm still on a lower tier, we're pretty much gonna be getting, or we're pretty much slow at this point in time. Okay, so there's not much reason. Let's get some upgrade that. So pretty much pushing and farming at the same time. We're gonna push as much as we can, and once we can't kill the boss anymore, I'm not gonna wait for the fairies or golds, so that we can upgrade heroes and we can pass the stage. I'm gonna go ahead and prestige right away. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap a lot. Basically, we're not gonna be tapping that much since we're using clanship as our damage right now. There you go. And compared to our tap damage, is not that high. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it right now. So there's not much to talk about. Whenever you get new pets, there's gonna be, reach certain stages there, you're gonna be having new avatars. We don't really want to get those. Okay, so, and there are certain milestones that when you reach them, you're gonna be able to unlock the next background. Alright, so let's save it. Not much change there. Since I joined the clan, by the way, right after they started it, won't be able to attack on this clan raid. So we're gonna be attacking on the next one. Pretty much once they finish that clan raid, or once the timer is done, that's the time that we'll be able to join. Because when you start, or when a clan starts a clan raid, there will be a 1 day or a 24-hour preparation time, and only members that are already part of the clan when they start the raid are going to be the ones will be the ones to be able to attack in clan raid. Since we were not in the part of the clan yet before they started the raid, that's why we won't be able to attack the raid. Most likely I'm gonna show you how to attack clan raid soon, once we were able to join clan raid. We have a lucky video right now because we've got 20 diamonds out of that. So right now I'm just blindly upgrading heroes, but later on I'm gonna look at which one will be giving us a higher damage output. For example, in this one, this is 300 trillion. There's 400. This one, Pingo Tori is the highest one. So I guess we got some gold there. Nor you would like to upgrade or unlock those skills you can unlock. Okay, so pretty much that's it for this video, and I hope you guys like it. Oh, by the way, you get intimidating presence. It's gonna reduce the Titan accounts. This one, as you can see, there's 8. If we upgrade intimidating presence, that's -1, so that's gonna be 7. It's most probably was just, there you go, it updated. Okay, so we will be able to upgrade it as we get skill points. Okay, Berserker Splash gives, it requires certain tournaments points. Anti-Titan Cannon or Hero Masteries, it's Hero Masteries is this. Okay, so that's pretty much the hero equipments. And then Power Surge is pet level. So as we get more levels, we will be able to upgrade that. And then Arcade Bargain is Dust Spent. So Dust Spent is the ones we're going to use to buy raid cards. You can see there's dust over there. Oops. There you go. So there's dust there. Okay, so we'll be able to buy some dust. So dust use whether you buy dust or upgrade them. We can upgrade them, so that will be counted as dust usage. Alright, so our for the meantime, since we're gonna be using clan ship, we would wanna have anti-titan cannon upgraded and intimidating presence. So being able to upgrade those two will speed up our farming once we get higher stages. Okay. So right now, guys, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and push a bit, and then prestige as much as we can, so that we can buy more artifacts. As soon as we got Book of Shadows, we're gonna stop buying artifacts. Why? That's gonna be when our strategy will come in. All right. So our strategy for winning tournaments. All right. Because tournaments, as we all know, there's an algorithm that the system has in place where it will look for players that will join the tournament as well that is around same potential as you. Okay. So that's gonna be a since we're at low levels, it's gonna be a large number of people. As you can, if once we join the tournament on Sunday, you will see a lot of people joining our tournament. Okay. So how is our strategy gonna be? Once we got Book of Shadows outside tournaments, whenever we prestige, get more relics, we're gonna use all of them to upgrade our Book of Shadows. Okay. Once we got Book of Shadows, I'm gonna let you guys see how it's gonna benefit us. And so for the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to get Book of Shadows, and I'm gonna read to you the effects of the new artifacts that we're gonna be getting, as well as this one. So, okay. So for now, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you stay tuned. And if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and tell your friends, tell your peers about it. And thank you again for watching. This is Solcam. Have a great day.